Shall we continue / finish where we had left off? Peter Hammill, Over, Lost and Found is the final. The album. Good thing I saw that I muted my microphone, or else that would have been a very uninteresting video. Well, maybe it would have been okay because you would have still heard the music. It's just not myself. Hope that you're all having a fantastic day. Hope you're feeling good. Let's dive into this track. Lost and Found. What has he lost and what has he found? There is one way to find out. And so let's go ahead and listen to it and we will discover it together. Here we go. Love that bass, the guitar. Heavy bass line.
No more imagined insults, and no more bloated pride. I'll see you at the wedding, I'll see you on the other side. And I'll hold my peace forever, but I'll hold my passion more. I'll be holding the door. And waiting for the princess, I could say I'm waiting for the world. But when it comes right down to it, I'm simply waiting for the girl.
It's hard.
And on through the ring of changes, I'll be at my side in a single bound. Lost and found. Looking to be lost and found. Looking to be lost and found.
I like the line is looking to be lost and found.
I'll be lost and found. I'll be lost and found.
That's interesting.
La Rosa extends her hands.
What a throwback.
In the morning light, the stigmata don't show. She's up already, making plans. She thinks it's maybe time he ought to go. And she's friendly like it's a service. But she's ringing round his head. Though he knows she has no further use for him. Still he feels like he's raised from the dead. Out to the cold grey daylight. Never even wondering, of course, if one moment of perfect passion is worth a lifetime of remorse.
What a change.
So it's no more empty promises, no more idle threats, no more if onlys, and no more and yet.
Right back to it.
No more wishes for the future.
I love when he does that quick step into
No
something.
more denials of the past. I'm free at last. Yes, I'm free at last. Yes, I'm free at last. Yes, I'm in love at last. Yes, I'm in love at last. Yes, I'm in love at last. Yes, I'm lost and found. 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 Yes, I'm lost and
Kind of sounds very much closer to like a band of
yes, I'm lost. Everything's gonna be alright.
Now that's a finale to the album. What a stark way to end there. Is it? Everything's going to be all right. Is it? Ooh. This was, I think, possibly, I'll have to give the album a listen again. But this is possibly the best track on the album. Maybe. I don't know. I got to mull it over a little bit. The opening with the strong, simple but strong rhythm between the bass and the drums, fantastic. And I mean, it's obvious because it's Potter and Evans handling that. And I just love how strong they are. And then, of course, Peter comes in over on top of that. You have a little guitar on top, but it's mostly just them providing a strong backbone. And then Peter begins on top of that. And if you were to have like the organ and the saxophone, you could definitely have this track being a typical Van de Graaff generator track. But just the openness and the way that they allowed so much space is really nice in here. Because you know that that space is going to get filled. You don't know how much, you don't know how exactly, but you know it's going to be filled. And they do a fantastic job filling it when Peter comes in. I love when he does, it's a very particular thing that he does sometimes with his delivery. When at the end of a line, he'll speed up really quickly towards the end, and it kind of has an intensity there. And he does it once again in this track as, you know, has some scorching guitar that comes right after when he kind of brings his voice down from like, da, da, but it doesn't really matter. Blah, blah, blah. And then like he does that a lot of times in his solo material in Van de Graaff. And I think that's always really cool how he kind of rushes towards that. We get a little bit of a La Rosa reference in here from Still Life, which I think is kind of cool. Is it a reference? Is it not? I would lean towards. So which I think that's really interesting. And the interlude, that middle section, is completely different musically than this. This is very stark, black and white, kind of has a strong groove to it, and the middle kind of goes out of that. Very, very much more so. Kind of moving to something of a, for lack of a better word, more rock direction, but still very progressive in some of the notation, some of the movements in there. Hammill's guitar sound is very interesting at that point because it kind of sounds like it's just burning, like there's something very heated about it. Scorched, if you will. And I love how, like, the drums really capture that building up moment throughout the middle, which just makes it that much more powerful when it does release and change into the section. Of course, it all comes back down after that elevation, but this middle section is really
wondering, of course.
It's right after. I'm trying to catch that transition. Piano helps. It morphs into that really, like, perfectly. It switches up without losing its grip. And I like how when it comes back into that back half, we have like a deep synth underneath there that just acts as this kind of staticky drone beneath it all. This track sounds like pain, but are we getting past it, or are we kind of getting through it? Or is it still there? Even the wolf can learn, even the sheep can turn, even the frog become at last the prince. There's a hint of progression, of movement. No more imagined insults, no more bloated pride. I'll see you at the wedding, I'll see you on the other side. At the other side of this thing. And I'll hold my peace forever, but I'll hold my passion more. I'll be holding the door and waiting for the princess. I could say I'm waiting for the world, but when it comes right down to it, I'm simply waiting for the girl. And on through the ring of changes, I'll be at my side in a single bound. When he boils it all down, he's just waiting for his girl. Lost and found, looking to be lost and found. He's looking to be lost, perhaps being lost in his own way drives him. It creates a certain creative passion within him to be lost. But he also wants to be found. La Rosa, La Rosa, La Rosa extends her hands. In the morning light, the stigmata don't show. She's up already making plans. She thinks it's maybe time he ought to go. And she's friendly like it's a service, but she's ringing round his head. Though he knows she has no further use for him, still he feels like he's raised from the dead. Out in the cold gray daylight, never even wondering, of course, if one moment of perfection, if one moment of perfect passion is worth a lifetime of remorse. Was it worth the commitment? So it's no more empty promises, no more idle threats, no more if-onlys and no more and yets. No more wishes for the future, no more denials of the past. Just total acceptance. I'm free at last. Yes, I'm in love at last. I'm lost and found. Put on your red dress, baby, because we're going out tonight. Put on your high-heeled sneakers. High-heeled sneakers. Everything's going to be all right. This track lyrically feels like he's almost fooling himself into thinking he's finally found acceptance and love. But there's still that question mark at the very end. There's still that, is it really going to be all right? And honestly, it's okay if it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be okay. It has to be good. You'll be all right, Peter. You'll be all right. Let me know what you thought of this track in the comments below. Hope that you enjoyed the song. Hope you enjoyed the album and going through it with me. As always, I appreciate you being here. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.